We're working on challenge number 1, what is a tuple, in the tuples lesson in intermediate Python. It asks us to briefly describe a situation where we would want to use a tuple over a list. Now, one of the main differences between the tuple and the list has to do with mutability. In particular, tuples are immutable and lists are mutable. So lists can be changed in place where tuples cannot. So in general, we want to use a tuple when we have some sense of persistence in an ordered pair. So I'm going to go ahead and say when I'm writing a function that will return more than one piece of data, but those pieces of data are inherently paired. So maybe an example of this is if I am representing some multi-dimensional data. Let's call it three-dimensional data where I have numerical value for x, y, and z for my three axes or my three dimensions. Right, each of those three pieces of data belongs with each other and in a very specific order. And we don't want that order to change, and it's likely that we don't want to change the data itself. So we'll say example, if we have a function that returns some 3D numerical data, that's a numerical value on the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. It's important that the data is ordered and that the values remain together. So, right, really we're talking about mutability, immutability, and this is maybe one example where you would opt to use a tuple instead of a list.